sound test going. Anyone can hear me. I always forget a wrong button. Like I use XSplit, and every time I put this headset on and off, I gotta reset make sure the headset. That's the one thing it doesn't. XSplit doesn't auto detect what you have. You gotta manually do it. So it's a bit of a pain. But other than that, it's not bad. Where is? We started earlier last night, and that's okay. It doesn't matter. We're just gonna talk and chat a little bit here. What's up, Longshot? You hear us? Hey, Dorgrim. Mic check confirmed. I like to hear that. That's cool. My voice is probably a little hoarse. I will persevere. Right now it's just Kayla and me, Tom Ward's wife, so we're gonna, there are those that can't hold their liquor or whatever, or fell asleep on us or something, so, but that's okay.
Immediately puts the Moscow Mule down and
that's alright.
Ever so slightly.
It sounds like I smoke a pack of unfiltered Camels. Great. That's wonderful. Let me get out my lubes here. Sleep. There's on. Hey, Mitch. What's up? What's going on? Let's see. Tea with honey. Not my thing. That's okay. Gotta time that better. So far, a fun roundup. Carlos is winding down on day 2, and you got Armin still late night. For those of you really that are gluttons for punishment, late night, want to stay up all night, go for it. All right, you guys can tell I'm a little giddy right now. I'm a little off, but that's all right. So far, so good. We're having a blast. Carlos is bringing in the orcs. Yeah. What level are the characters he's playing? Are they first level in that game? I've been so busy. First level, 0 level for the Cavalier. We did old school Cavalier style where you're in the negatives. That is cool. That is cool. Awesome. That's cool. Because if you look at Cavalier in the original Dragon 72, what's up, Tim? Dragon, the ever mysterious Tim, he's got a busy day tomorrow. He's got 3 streams that he's partaking in, and he's DMing in one of them. So he's got more than I do tomorrow. Oh, I got 3 too. Good old Tim. We want to talk about entertainment tomorrow night. Wait till you see him doing the heraldry for the joust. It's going to be hysterical.
I'm super stoked for this joust.
Oh, yes. I'm excited to see how it goes. There's one issue. I'm going to talk about it when we come on. And I'm like, how do I solve this problem? It's kind of a fun problem to have, so it's not a big deal. So Anna and John are. Oh, here comes Anna. Okay. Yay! Wow.
Hi, Anna.
Is it cold out? You got a neck, you got a heavy long sleeve on there, don't you?
Yeah.
In
it's
California?
kind of-
Wow.
No, but we don't have any heating inside and
Oh.
stuff. So I'm kind of, and I lived in the cold too long, so I'm so used to when it gets cold, so I put on the stuff. I'm oversensitive to cold. There's like people here live in California. They're like, oh, it's so hot. We need to close whatever. I'm like, don't let the heat out. I'm like, conserve whatever warmth you have. I'm so used
Joanna,
to.
oh, you can't see because you can't see my screen yet.
No, I can't.
I got a flopped cat behind me.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Flopped cat?
he's flopped out begging like crazy.
But
I got my door
oh,
open.
okay.
I want the airflow in here.
So you have a feline problem, yeah?
It's colder in California than it is where I am in Jersey now, which is really bizarre. So,
Yeah, but you had it cold before. We had like 80 and you had like minus 20 or something.
True.
But this is the time of year when strange things happen, so yeah. So Kayla, where are you located?
In AZ, so during the summer, extreme heat, but any other time of year is relatively okay.
Okay, yeah, Southern California, so it's paradise. So, yeah. And I'm complaining when it goes below 70. I think it's cold.
I hear you. Same way.
Yeah. Oh yeah, when I have to put on anything more than t-shirt and shorts, I'm like, oh damn, I need to dig into figure out what I need to have. So I hate that. I just want to put on shorts.
Hey,
and
Plaid
t-shirt in the
Weasel.
morning and that's it.
Oh, I'm cruel. I sent
Weasel,
pictures of myself in like
New to the
shorts.
stream. Awesome. Yeah, oh, I'm sorry. You guys keep talking. You know, talk over the
It's
ads.
okay,
Keep
but
going.
that
you're
was my
fine.
turn to nosy neighbors. There was some they banged upstairs. We have
Late
nosy-
night. So Gary Con late night.
We have upstairs.
Greyhawk late night chat here. So day 2. Yes. Last night I was down in the basement. Tonight's upstairs, and tomorrow night we'll be back down in the basement. So
Who needs workouts when you can just lift your computer up and downstairs?
oh
all
my
the
God,
time?
yeah, without falling
exactly,
down falling down.
That's a
stuff.
modern. We live in the modern world, so you have to have modern, appropriate workouts.
You know, Jay, I'm gonna get you one of those installations that it looks like it's meant for one of those chairs that you ride up and down the stairs, but it's actually meant for your computer. You just pop it on there and then just down the stairs. It's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah.
It's down 2 whole entire flights from the top. I'm on the second floor now.
You
down
just
in the basement.
need 2 setups. Just admit it and get it. So that's it. Yeah.
I'll get my ass kicked. I mean, my son's PC right next to me. Could be that second set downstairs, but I
See?
don't want him. I can't do that to him.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Thank you, Scala, for averting that. Absolutely. We're gonna recap day 2.
Yeah. That's your performance was awesome when you did it. You had so many. You really like acted and stuff, and especially when you did something and then you backflip in the chair. That was awesome. Oh, that was so cool. That was
trying to get back into it, trying to be immersive. Like it's out of like 10 years not being in a DMC. Honestly, it's nerve-wracking to get back into it, but it's also very rewarding.
And when you stream and have you had these players before in your games? Or?
A couple of them, and I realized that I probably should have prefaced to them because I heard a couple of slips of the tongue, and I was like, maybe I should have, been a little upfront with not as much cussing because I think I heard a couple of slips. So I apologize about that, you guys. I just want to be like,
they could take it. They could definitely.
I didn't know if the channel was marked mature or not.
Oh yeah, it's okay.
I was mostly concerned about just getting the lore, honestly. But them having fun and making sure I didn't get the lore.
You realize that if there are 3 Greyhawkers in a forum discussing, and there's 5 opinions about everything. So don't worry about it. Whatever you come up with reading it, someone else will come up with something different or 2 different things. So yeah. So there is, and even people who written this stuff can get along with it.
Oh, but I've learned so much. Like I went
Yeah.
on a rabbit hole learning
Yeah.
about the hero of the keys, the art.
Yeah.
Tim,
Like
I'm sending you a text.
Meaning I've been reading this for 40 years, and I still, when I read the same thing for the 60th time, I still find things I missed the other 50 something times I read it.
and whoever's keeping the compendium of it was like a little snippet of one of the sessions that you guys did. Whoever does that, fantastic work.
Yeah,
Going
there's
through and
people doing
transcribing.
they're doing all sorts of cool stuff. So yeah.
Good evening, everyone. Yes, I'm in the dark still. I'm not turning my lights on. It's so hot here in Jersey now, South Jersey. So, and you can hear my voice is going. So, I'm
Yeah.
J.K. Lord Gazumba, and with me I got Kayla, Time Lord's wife, joining the late night late night chat, and also Anna Meyer, who had a great seminar a few hours ago,
Yep.
and kicking off day 2. Well, ending day 2 and kicking off day 3, which is about to start in about an hour. Our men in New Zealand will go and basically start off day 3, just like he did with against the Giants part 2. So, any highlights that either of you saw or loved for today? There was a lot of content. Started real early, and
Yeah.
so I was DMing first thing in the morning, and I had a real good group play hard in the holes, and it was a really fun time. So
Yeah. You
what do you think,
kicked it
Kayla?
off right.
What some of the highlights you like today?
Oh, definitely your horror of the holes, because that's the first thing I wake up to is a message from Antiquitous going, "I survived."
That's great. That's great. Yeah, well, he survived, and he's part 2 is Sunday. Once again, early, 7 a.m. Central and 8 a.m. Eastern. We'll finish. We'll do part 2. And I didn't write part 2. Carlos wrote part 2, and I've never DM'd part 2, which is the real crazy thing. So, well, it's upside down. But we'll see part 2 of the Hard in the Holes on Sunday, which will be really neat. So, but I feel weird. We were down in the basement. I was messing around with stuff, and I kicked the power cord out last night, right, and shut down the whole
Yeah.
stream.
That was funny. And it
But
took a while. It kind of gradually lost more and more. We were all sitting there in the chat. People were saying, "Oh, we're losing it," and you couldn't hear us, and we were trying to yell at you, and it was kind of funny.
yeah, I was like, I just boom. Stuff like that happens when you're. This is the first time we've done this, right? So
hmm
even for Greyhawk Con, I didn't do a late night chat.
And
Just
you've been doing it for like 18 hours straight when
almost
that happened too.
almost, yeah. But you had after mine, you had Stella's.
Yeah, that was, yeah. Stella Luna was for me interesting because I'd never seen much of her DMing and stuff, and she was amazing digging into that deep into that story. And now I know exactly how an owlbear cub sounds like.
That's so awesome.
That was so cute,
So-
and so funny, and so awesome that it was.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. Yeah.
And so some good things were announced for tomorrow, but we're going to see Stella tomorrow night with Kayla
Yep.
tomorrow night,
Mhm.
but against
Yep.
Kayla tomorrow night.
2 awesome DMs, 3 awesome DMs because you're there, and
Yes,
Carlos is there too. I hope so.
we have a lot of great content still to come. Tomorrow is like the mass day. Tomorrow's like bring damn the torpedoes and let's get this thing really rolling. I mean, the last
Yep.
2 days have been great, but Saturday's like main event day. But today I was really touched with Steven Chenault's discussion on Gary Gygax.
hmm
I thought that was awesome because there was stuff I didn't know, like how Steven said that they created castles and crusades around Castle Zagig, right? I didn't know that, and that was really a great discussion point. So,
Yeah.
yep. So we came on early again. Just note that, everyone, so people will be starting to come in here. I don't know, is Carlos still on? Carlos will probably be ending at
He
some
was on a
point.
few minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we came on a little early, and we started out with we ended up with 100 people on last night in the middle of the night. So that's cool. Good. Hey, Wu Tang, good to see you, man.
Yeah.
So how's everyone out there liking? You guys have any highlights for today out there? And Kayla, did you have any specific highlights you liked today? It could have been on our channel too. It's fine.
Oh, I was honestly like kind of lurking the entire day. So I pretty much got to see almost everything. So
Cool.
I really can't pick a favorite
Okay.
because I am really enjoying this entire weekend. I was not expecting to be part of Greyhawk Con, and I am thoroughly enjoying my experience.
That is awesome. And this goes to show you, anyone who streams out there, it was a chance raid on an off weird night that Kayla was DMing, and I just randomly raided her.
Mhm.
And that's because I
Ah,
liked her
that's how
name.
you two get connected. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. So we have, oh, look at how dark he is. Oh, dark and scary. The
Ooh.
ever mysterious Tim is joining us tonight,
Yep.
too.
He got the
Um,
memo that you sent out about being in the dark here. So,
yes,
yeah.
and he's in the dark with his weaponry. And so that's even more scary.
It's so dark, I thought he shaved his head for a second. I was
Oh
like, where
my
did your hair
gosh, can you
go?
imagine if Tim shaved his head? Oh, there you
Okay.
go.
Oh.
Okay.
So
Get a haircut.
you got a busy day tomorrow.
I do.
Tim is going to, all right, so finishing up day two, you had Carlos is still going on, and he's playing his new module, right, which is brand new, the 9. But Duck wants to show. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I do not doubt. So I told Anna after her great seminar, and if you missed that, it was on the Lord Gazumba, so the vid is up on YouTube already. It should be, as opposed to the Gary Con Greyhawk ones where I got to beg and plead to get my vids. And I'm going to try to get everyone's access to all their vids so that they can post them wherever. Um, I said to Anna, what am I going to do next year if it's in person?
Yeah. Then you get a hard choice, meaning go there and sacrifice some of the streaming abilities,
Yeah,
or stay streaming and sacrifice some of the community and
right,
things
Tim?
that happens at the
I'm
con.
not going.
Yeah, I
I
know.
only have only so many days off.
Yes, I understand. But you're going to PAX Unplugged if it's in Philly in December, because that's
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
that's easy to do. Yep. So
Yep.
that'll be a good one. And we'll see. And ReaperCon is already scheduled for to be in person, and I can't make it because I'm on vacation that week. So you could always do what you're doing right now, a late night stream. Yeah, I'm thinking I could do that, but the problem is internet's so. I hear internet's terrible out there in the whole Lake Geneva area, and we're getting ahead of ourselves and worrying about.
Yeah.
Worrying about it. And then I said, well, maybe they'll have a studio. And they said, well, they'll probably have studios for the big Gaxmore streams, which is okay. We're holding our own, by the way. We are definitely up there. And there's 4 channels, and all day yesterday, Greyhawk was for the most part ahead of Gaxmore. But today, Gaxmore's had some monster shows. They had Dave Walters on. That was big. I mean, he had big numbers, and they had Satine Phoenix on. So they have some great content. So it's going all around. So everyone here is participating tomorrow in one way or another,
Hmm.
right? So
3 ways or another.
yeah, you're in 3.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah, Tim, it's your big day. You're in everything. Yeah.
Yes. So Tim, what's your day start like tomorrow? Are you doing PT at 4 a.m.?
No. No.
No, you're not gonna do your PT that you normally do.
No.
Okay.
I actually, the workout I did Wednesday had me sore the same day, so I actually have skipped 2 days.
Oh,
Yeah. When I start feeling sore the same day I do it, I'm like, and yeah, it was hard. I was like, we're just gonna let ourselves recover.
Mhm.
So that's what I did.
Tim gives those those hairstyles there. He tries to be a little trendy now, right?
Trendy.
Yep.
No.
Someone said you had Missing Link said you had a snazzy hairstyle. I got
Thank
so
you. I'm trying to look
looks-
a little bit more savage.
yes,
Mhm.
that's good. So. All right, what do you start off with, John? I don't know where John Blue Box is.
Yeah. I start off with
My guess is he fell
Lore
asleep.
Masters Arcanum.
At what time?
7.
7 Central, right? No,
No,
7
6
Eastern.
Central.
7
6
Eastern, 6
6
Central.
Central.
So I'm going to
7
ask, ready,
7
Mitch, are
local.
you going to watch that? So there's a talk show on, and God bless John, at 6 o'clock Central morning time. One talking about waking up in the morning and having a discussion with Tim talking about realistic combat, right? That's what the discussion is, correct?
We're gonna touch on that, yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be must see discussion with talking about Tim and crits.
We're gonna talk about the armor finds at the Battle of Visby.
Really,
Oh, cool.
very
So,
cool.
Awesome.
That's very cool.
There's some awesome armor found. That's
and
if
also, yeah, there's a lot of lessons learned about battlefield injuries, just on the skeletal remains.
mhm. Yeah,
So,
if you're going to go see a medieval city and see what it really looked like, Visby in Gotland or on Gotland is an awesome example. We actually gamed there one summer because they had medieval festivals.
Oh,
So we had so we went there one week and we had a like a mobile home and we had that set up and we had some tents outside and we were gaming and they had real tournament with knights unhorsing themselves and having awesome fun and sword fights, and we actually sat in game and saw it and heard it and went there and cheered and then sat down in game. That was awesome fun. Yeah.
okay, everyone. I gave one of these out last night, Stratagem, their brand new product, the King's coffer set, all a bunch of the coins with a bag, really, and it's like $40 this piece on Amazon. So giving another one away tonight. I know Enoch Pratt won it last night, so there you go. Hey, what's up, Ket? All the coins, copper, silver, electrum, gold, platinum. It's really it's nice. And it's brand new from Stratagem, one of our sponsors. And look, Casey just jumps right in there, because I know Casey wants a coin set real bad there. So, yeah, absolutely. So after that, you got a minor break, and then what happens tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Central, 9 a.m. Eastern? Yes.
The Dark Hand will once again ride into the night.
Yes, the Dark Hand. And so, Kayla, if you haven't seen Tim DM yet, I mean, really DM, this is the game to watch. Because Carlos, who doesn't play much, rarely plays, is playing. And this is the second time this group's gotten together. There's one ad, one sign up, Steve Fritzma. Yeah, it's going to be a great one. All barbarians.
And I set Steve up for success.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I heard 1800 strength. How do you rolled that?
I actually rolled it, and I'm like, I'm not going to stingy. I rolled it. It was legit. And I was like, I can't believe that. All the times I wanted that. So,
I don't ever recall rolling 1800 ever in my life.
I actually got an app that
So,
rolls
Mike-
dice, right? And for my son, he made a character as a half ogre and 18 strength. And I'm like, okay. I hit the button, 0-0.
Wow.
As long as I'm rolling for other people, it seems to work out.
Yeah, it's always like 1810, 1808. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. I think the few times I don't think we had anyone who had, but we didn't play. We moved to newer editions, but during the years we played and had that, I don't think anyone had 1800, at least not in.
It is.
That actually rolled it.
What's 1800 equivalent in third edition? 20 strength?
19 or 20 or something like that. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what about in fifth edition? 25? I mean, I don't even know.
No, I don't think so.
I'm kidding.
I don't think.
I was joking.
I think the number.
Sorry,
No, but I
12.
think numbers are are roughly the same. That
Once in 40 years, yeah. Hey, Tim's an honest guy. So you're going to see Anna, Carlos, Will,
Yeah.
Gaetano De La Favi, Matthew Lazinski, Stetson, and Steve Fritzma in that game. And Tim, I'll be producing it, so I get to sleep. So
No, you get to make sure that things are working.
what's up, Rethix? All right, so wait a minute. It's 6 a.m. there, isn't it, Rethix? It's 6 a.m. where you are in Sweden. Oh my. Thank you very much for that resub. 25
Awesome.
months.
Yeah.
That is awesome, man. Thank you so very much. Yeah.
5 a.m.
It's 5
Hey.
a.m. in here in
Awesome.
Sweden. Oh, Thana, you're on too in Sweden. Oh my gosh. So, and Anna is from
Yep.
Sweden. So there you go.
Exactly. We have a bunch
Wow.
of Swedes, so awesome.
That is
Good to see.
awesome. 5
Yep.
a.m. Jeez.
It's
Very
feeling
cool.
like a little like a Viking invasion. I'm not sure.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yep. Viking invasion. Yep.
Welcome, Thanar, and thank you for hopping into our late night chat here. So, day 2, Tim plays, and let me put up the schedule for everyone. It's scrolling through. Really, some great stuff going on tomorrow. Kind of put the heavy. Gosh, this sound. Please don't take this the wrong way. No, it's okay, Amanda. It's okay. I know you can't rate over. Just come on in, everyone. If you're done, Amanda, just have everyone come on over. I know it's fine. It's okay, Amanda. Bring the whole crowd over. We're waiting for you anyway. We're just BSing, talking, and chatting.
Yeah, this is
yeah. This is after dark chat. It's okay. It doesn't matter. Yeah. So let me put up Saturday here. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, it's up anyway. Okay. Yeah, it's not a problem. Just everyone tell everyone to come in and be merry here. So
Wait, do
yes?
we die tomorrow?
What's that?
Nothing.
Might
I said be merry, so.
Yes.
That's not plan A. That is not plan A.
Well, we will try to stay.
No worries about the raid, everyone. Just tell everyone to come on over. Armin's not on for another 50 minutes, so the channel's going to be down for a bit. It's okay. And everyone, so if you're brand new, if you came over from Carlos, I'm giving away another Knights King's Coffer set. Everyone, feel free to sign up, please, for it and enjoy the discussion here. So here's our schedule. Now, once again, we'll tell a little story. Jay, I'm putting myself in the third term. Please, I'm just tired. I'm not trying to be a jerk. I get this done ahead of time, kind of in a similar way that we got Greyhawk Con done, right? Thank you for the follow. And I like overlap because I like raiding into other channels. And at first, we were going to have this on all of our own channels, and then they said you got to use Greyhawk on Greyhawk. I'm like, okay. And then I realized, oh my god, I got all these overlaps. So unfortunately, Nightheart Gaming stream doesn't fit into the schedule anymore. So as Anna tonight moved over to my channel, Nightheart Gaming moved over to Blighted Lands, Gary Con Blighted Lands, unfortunately. So you're going to have Nightheart Gaming on with their Blighted Lands, and they're going to be running as our Joust is going on, and while Blue Box runs after Tim goes on. Tim, notice you have 5 hours. Do you think that's enough? Tim always runs late.
You mean I have 5 hours for my morning game?
Yeah.
All right.
Look, 8 a.m.
I can fit 5 hours of play into 4 hours, or 4 hours of play into 5 hours. Last time I went 5 hours.
Right. And that's a great thing.
Public.
Yes.
Math in public. Sorry.
So what's up there, Von Moku, and what's up there, DM, and yes, the third person voice means your subconscious is talking to you. Yeah, exactly, Gaetano.
It's always easier to go longer than to go short.
It's all good. And look, people are hopping in now. We're really jumping up on numbers. So thank you for coming in off of Carlos's game. Really appreciate it. And Tim needs sleep. Tim never needs sleep, but he'll get his own. He'll get his sleep. So I'm still looking out for John.
4 hours, I'll be good.
We're looking out for Blue Box. We don't know where John went to. So note that it's in green. Expedition to Barrier Peaks is in green, and we have to, for the first time of the weekend. It's Kosh, Jeff. Good to see you. We have to hop over to the Blighted Lands channel, at least for a little bit, and have it open on ours at the same time Blue Box is on. Okay, and you can have 2 open and get credit, right? So you got to give Nightheart Gaming some love. Frank and Ann are great people. And the Expedition to Barrier Peaks, wait till you see what Frank does with his production. We all know Frank has the best camera production, period. better than all of us combined. I mean, because he has $100,000 in equipment, and he pays a camera person, and he gets close-ups, brilliantly looking stuff, and plus he's a mini terrain guy like I am. So and it's really nice stuff. You missed Carlos's game? That's okay. The good thing is that you can still, the videos are up on GaryCon Greyhawk, so you can watch them. And I'm going to tell you something, Kayla. Carlos asked me this while Anna's stream was going on, and that's I was so I was all over the place. I know.
Oh, it's okay. I was the one doing the talking, so most of the time.
So Carlos said to me, I want to watch Kayla's stream. I can't find it. And I said, it's got to be there, on GaryCon Greyhawk. So Carlos was interested in watching your stream yesterday.
Oh,
see?
I'm glad there's no VOD, Lynn, because...
No, I think it's there. I think it's there, but yes. So that's awesome to hear.
That is so cool, though. I'm really excited to work with him, honestly, with that monster that we were talking about.
Yeah,
so
absolutely. You won, and you get to choose that monster for the new adventure. Also, Carlos and I have been talking, and JS2, after GaryCon, we'll start talking about a new module making after JS1 has been, can I say this, Amanda, has been your top seller of all time so far? Can I say that? So
What'd you say?
Tim doesn't look happy. Tim is always happy. I can make Tim happy. I can really make him happy. I'm going to watch. I'm going to get a smile on his face. So note the following. We got by far, I love to hear that, Amanda. Thank you. That's awesome. Made my day. I'm so happy that is the case. So let me hit this up here. All right. So note this. You got Lore Masters Arcanum. John was supposed to be on tonight. He probably fell asleep. Honestly, you have Tim DMing on. These are all GaryCon Greyhawk, by the way. Everything except for the other colors. Then you have Tim DMing. I get to sit back and just produce with a great cast. Then you have the open one shot for Blue Box. Now, Blue Box, these are signups. Anyone out there in the game? Oh my God, that's a great title for a few kumquats more. That's a Mike. That's a great title, but I don't think that Carlos would like it. So, well, Amanda, I love to hear it. I love to hear that. That is so awesome. Is there anyone in the Blue Box sign up game? I don't even. I know there's some big names in it. So, awesome, Gary. Isn't that great? Good to see you on, Gary. Gary was on last night, and Gary will be around the next 2 nights. In major events, and we'll get to the big one. Phantom is okay. That's cool, Mike. So what stands out early on here? I know we all have our favorites, but I'm excited about Dark Hand Headhunt. Not because it's on my I'm producing it and it's by us, but because Tim's DMing and everyone loves Tim. Tim. Everyone thinks, Tim, that you're going to kill everyone just for the sake of killing people.
You didn't last time, so we might want to have a sequel.
I tried a little bit. A little bit.
Yes, you got to get you got to get Kayla in the game. Scare her.
They don't have a lot of help this time because the channel is set up.
Did we have help last time? Oh, a little bit, maybe.
You always have help. You always get.
Yes. An all barbarian game, which is really awesome, and it's in the Rovers of the Barrens, which is really cool. A Katana Death would be a mercy in Tim's game. So Tim told. So all I'll say is this: Tim told me a lot of stuff about the adventure, and something, and I said, "You are a disturbed man." That's all I said to him after he told me a couple of the things.
I told my dad some stuff, and he was shocked.
Oh,
that's saying something. So. If
he
you
was
do
just
not
shaking his head like, how do you think of that?
Yeah. Tim's dad has a great quote. Go ahead, Tim. What is it? D&D wise.
Is it the Dungeon Master one?
Yes.
You're dead. What do you do next?
that's a good one. Yep.
That's Tim's dad's quote. Yes.
You see that a lot.
Yep.
Yes.
That is an excellent one.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Anna will be on. You got an easy day tomorrow, Anna.
But mine have been spread out. I have a little bit every day, so I haven't had one day when I have everything. So it's perfect.
An early day though for Anna.
Oh yeah, Yeah,
early
but
day.
and early, and then I have the day off during the day, and then yeah, that's it, so to speak. We until we have
Uh,
our late night last
yeah,
tomorrow.
another after dark chat. And the good thing about
Yeah.
that after dark chat is that we will you'll see me almost in a panic tomorrow night after the joust. And I'll save that for tomorrow night, but I need to get up, Carlos. If you're on, and Amanda. So Hard Holes Part 2 is underground. Obviously, you saw where they ended up on Part 1, and I can't do the entire map, but I'm going to condense it for tournament play in Dwarven Forge Master Maze. So I have to build, I have to build an entire Master Maze set from the end of the joust and get some sleep before the Sunday game. That takes a while. So I'll be like, as I'm talking, I'll be moving stuff all over the place and all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you're going to need to upgrade the table to have like multiple levels that kind of come
What's
up
up, Crimson?
and separate
Yeah,
out,
so you can
come up, and that way you can have like 3 or 4 perfect setups.
Yep, you can
Yeah,
have
no.
Alchemia always
Down
ready
below.
on one of them. Yep.
Yeah.
They all sound like great, like the camera above moving around. It sounds like a great idea. Those angles are terrible. Above view is terrible for game.
No, I don't mean the camera. I mean the table.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but everyone's come up with these ideas. They just don't, an intern's only going to just mess things up. I'm going to have to yell at
Fine.
him.
We're just going to watch Jay
So-
panic as he tries to do it.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly, exactly. But I'll get it done.
But for me, it's been good. Today was the only one I really had to prep for, so to speak. The games are easier that way because I'm not running any of them. I'm playing in them. So today was my kind of get ready and kind of think this through.
Oh,
set-
cool.
So and get all the. I had to scramble not so much today, but I had to scramble the week ahead to get some of those samples done because I realized that damn, I don't have any. I need to get some areas really nailed down, so to speak. And they're still just haphazard get together, the final ones, but they're at least acceptably good, so to speak.
Dorgrim, you agree with me exactly. An intern's just going to mess things up. So that's all.
You can have the intern carry stuff.
Yeah.
Then, like my son, come on, he's gonna fall and he's
You
gonna
need a
break
computer.
something. What's that?
Maybe
My
you
son my son weighs 52
have
pounds.
your intern.
What's that?
Have your intern carry it.
Yeah, no,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
no. Because if I fall and break my neck, then it's okay. I don't want the insurance, right? So, there's always a problem. So Anna has very early, very late tomorrow night. So that's when Anna's on.
Mm-hmm.
Anna is taking a pass and just going to watch for the joust.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
what a action-packed all-star cast I have for the joust.
Wait, so is Imri actually going to be in the stands?
Good question, Kayla. Let's take a look if we can find her. All right, from one of my pictures. So, what a great question.
Be in the bleachers somewhere.
All right, so let's take a look at this picture.
Yeah.
And let's pull. You know what? I think I have a better angle. That's a genius question. This one's better. Look at the back row of the bleachers, and who with her sword is up there, but right behind the Pathfinder symbol up there. That looks like Imri's figure, doesn't it?
Oh.
There's Imri in the stands.
Mm-hmm.
Look, and there is Stella's character in the stands, and look who's next to her. Your character Tegan is next to Imri in the stands already.
So if something goes out of hand, we can kind of come in and make it right.
So look at all these great personalities you have in the stands. You got a lot of characters from the campaign, and that's on one side. And like I showed the was that last night? Yes. Cheering on the Knights, exactly, Gitana. Let me go to this one. Can we see well in this pic? Yes. So here's the other side. The banner's blocking it. But notice Garn there in between the stands and the concession area. They're sneaking up. He doesn't have a seat, so he's walking up.
Oh,
right?
He's coming next there.
Yeah, there's Garn. Yeah. So and there's Andre Winchester, Schlemm and Meal in the front row. Yeah. In the back row, look at this. Now, I want you to note the back row on this side has 3 named personalities from Greyhawk. Who are they in the back row? You got to know my campaign. They are from Greyhawk City, all 3 of them.
You mean Cannon, right?
Cannon. The back row of stands
Forget her
has
name.
3 Cannon people.
One of the assistants, right?
Mariel?
Yeah.
It's not Mariel.
Okay.
Up 1 level. So the back row from,
my knowledge.
the back row from left to right is Tensor,
Ooh.
Jalarzi Salivarian,
Mm-hmm.
okay, the blonde, and then over there, the next one is Nastasia Ariani Nightstar from the Fellowship of the Torch. There you go. They are actually in Altamira to witness the joust, along with some other. And right in front of Jalarzi is Gazumba himself there. So there you go. Celebrity seats. You got it. I had to come on. I had to step it up on this one. So yes.
That's gonna make the Herald nervous.
Yes.
Well, yeah, you have to make all the titles right and everything. So yeah.
So this is funny, Tim. What is the name of your herald?
The name of the herald is Duncan Joustly the Cromulent.
Oh, awesome.
How did you come up with that?
Well, the backstory is he jousted in his youth, and before he became a commentator for it. But I took the name Duncan from Duncan Fisher of Mech Warrior 4.
Oh, okay.
Mercenaries fame.
Mm-hmm. Duncan Joustly the Cromulent. I am so dumb with my Ivy League education. I don't even know what the word cromulent means. I don't know.
It's a real word nowadays.
Yeah, really?
You know what it is, Kayla? You know where it's from?
No, but I just thought it was funny nowadays, because back in the days, yeah, right.
It's a word that was coined in The Simpsons.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Bart makes up some funny words,
right.
And one of the teachers says, "Well, that really sounds cromulent," and they say a few other nonsense words, and people start using it. So it's a real word now.
Yeah, I've never heard it before. That's awesome.
Very cool. And who is his assistant?
His assistant, of course, is the Sergeant at Arms, Brett Finch.
And
Brett will have a number of safety announcements and safety tips for the jousting.
Oh my gosh, I can't. So you got to remember, Tim has that.
Registering your weapons is mandatory.
It's gonna be all. I cannot wait for tomorrow night. It's gonna be so much fun.
One of the big highlights of the show, that's for sure.
So here's my problem, and then we'll talk about more of our all-star cast for this. I noticed our setup, and I have that box at the bottom, which fits 6 people in a game fine. I counted how many people are going to be in Zoom in that box. So it's going to be myself, Tim, Bill, Walt, and Tom in person, right? Correct? Yes, Tim?
Yeah.
Yes. That leaves, and don't ask me why the math works this way, 13 people in the Zoom box.
Maybe you should set it up where the box goes around the.
You can't do it that. You can't do it that way.
Oh, I learned a fun new thing the other day that one of my players taught me. So
Yes.
Everybody goes to the extension or the domain name obs.ninja. You will create a room, and from there it can be password protected. When everybody pops into this room, it actually has links per video feed, which then you can take and it won't, like, if somebody leaves the video or anything like that, it won't slam everybody down. Very stable, and it's very crisp. It's very clean video feed as well, and people can mute and stop video feed from there as well. It's
really
mind blowing. It's
Is that
literally
a paid
revolutionary.
service?
All free. I use actually OBS.Ninja to also reroute my turtle feed to stream as
Huh.
well.
I'll have to check that out, and hopefully maybe that'll solve an issue. I don't know if I will get in time to do that tomorrow, but for future ones, that would be fantastic.
Sacrifice your sleep, Jay. It's
No.
fine.
Who needs sleep?
Sleep is
Congratulations, Grandpa.
Congratulations!
Chuck is a grandfather, everyone. Oh my gosh, we're over 100 people.
Congratulations.
We're over 100. All right, so
To act like it, but thank you very much.
I'm surprised you came. I thought you were busy.
Well, me and Steve were in a long conversation about this stuff that happened a long time ago with the company and Gary, and he was filling me in on some things. And we had a really exceptional game. He had 8 players and he killed 5 of them, I think.
Okay.
And it was wild. It was early on. Like the first one died like an hour and a half, and I seen the message. I'm like, this is a 3-hour game, right?
You won't have no player left.
But I mean, they were doing this crazy stuff. They were going through a forest. They were heading to somewhere, but this big creature come flying by. And so instead of like going in a cave and hiding or whatever, they attacked it. And like they were running and hopping on the back of it and trying to ride it. And so they died. I mean, they just died. It was crazy. Hey, everybody.
In a streaming game, you have to make sure you have at least 1 player left until
He
the
don't
end.
normally. I mean, I haven't seen him kill that many people off in a long time, man. He was on a roll. I mean, they were splat, drowning. It was. You'd have been proud, Tim. It was quite violent.
I feel like they were asking.
That is awesome. So everyone, please note we will be on for only 32 more minutes, and then we will raid into Armin, who is going to be running late night again from New Zealand, running his stream, and then we will kick it off over to him for the late night game to run through the evening. So I'm glad you hopped on, Chuck.
Well, the wife's not quite home yet. She's she's on her way, but
Cool.
I don't know if we're gonna go to the hospital or not. I think we're gonna wait and just go to bed and get up early and go. We literally have to take turns going in and out. So
she couldn't even go play in Tim's game tomorrow then. So think about that. So
oh no, I could have been in Tim's game. It's okay though.
So I'm so happy for Chuck, but I'm gonna bust his balls anyway. So Josh Death Dealer.
Oh,
People have been wanting to bet.
Here we
People have
go.
been wanting to bet on Josh Death Dealer. Josh Death Dealer in round 1 is the 16th seed. He fights the number 1 seed, Sir Reginald Rathmore David Errol Trampier IV, Defender of the Faith and Vanquisher of the Unrighteous.
Lest we forget.
Tim's character. And you're both from the same adventuring group.
That's makes a lot of sense, I think, in a lot of ways.
Yes.
May the best man win, sir.
Yeah. I'm not going to be there, so
Katana will.
Katana will have to do it. He'll have to be in the chat. You better hang in there, Katana. You better do the right thing. I don't want to have to hear about my dead Josh Death Dealer.
So note this. We're going to have some fun tomorrow night. It's unfortunate, but the stream's only 4 to 5 hours long. A double elimination would take 10 hours, right? It's a single elimination tournament. 8 people are going to get eliminated in the first round. There's just no way around it, but we're going to have a blast with it. And everyone if you get eliminated, you stay on, cheer whoever you want. We want to make this all exciting and fun, So I think it's going to be a great time. Tim's going to be thoroughly entertaining. We know that. So here are some of the other special guests that we have on. And let me pull out some picks here. Character picks. So Kayla, we'll start with you, Kayla. So
I haven't seen this yet. So
you haven't seen Erin Winchester?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
I saw the character sheet, but not the picture just yet. So I'm excited.
So Erin Winchester is the daughter of one of the former champions, Elaine Winchester. She's a dual class human fighter / magic user. Kind of goaded into her mother. Her mother. Tell the story, Tim, about Elaine and Andrea Winchester.
I just know that Andre is a jerk and I don't like her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Andrea was the top favorite for that year of the joust. And Elaine came along and beat her. And they were rivals to begin with. They're like second cousins. Okay. So they don't get along real well.
Elaine is a lot more pleasant.
Yes.
Okay.
So Erin is Elaine's daughter. And I'm trying to get Portrait Workshop up here. By the way, I'm not. They don't sponsor me or anything, and Anna and I agree that Portrait Workshop's fun.
Yeah, it's useful.
It's useful.
Yeah.
So let me throw. I should have had the scroller running for them. I should have done that, and I didn't. That was dumb of me.
I noticed that. I was it really bothered me, actually.
Yeah, it did. I know. All right, there's good old Lane Winchester, dressed up nicely, very prim and proper. A human female. She's 25% elvish blood. Yes. So Kayla will be playing a Lane Winchester. Look, the
All
Order
right.
of your look symbol. Look at that. It's very similar to this. Thank you for that follow, by the way. You know what? I have a really
He's
long-winded
going to be
and
dressed
large.
somewhat more formally, I think, for the joust.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I hope so.
Oh yeah, armor and yeah. She's a fighter. Remember, There are cavaliers, there are paladins that are fighter subclass in this one. There are paladins that are cavalier subclass, and they're regular fighter class characters. There are no foot knight Saxons or any. There's one elven cavalier too, which is a little different than a cavalier. What's that?
I thought there was somebody who wasn't
Wasn't what?
barbarian in there.
Just that there was a fighter.
All day
cool.
long, baby. All day long.
Cool, Mike. Yes, so that was Kayla's playing. Now Stella Luna is playing as well, which is great. And you saw her great stream today. Stella Luna and said, "Oh, I get to play. She's so pretty." And I was like, "Okay, well, yeah, she's badass too." She gets to play Lady Israel of Highfolk. Now, Lady Israel has been trained by the legendary and former champion Sir Florum of Highfolk. And she's an elven cavalier and an apprentice in the Order Knights of the Heart, High Forest. So, and very damn good with a lance. So there you go. We will
And
see.
she is wearing the appropriate clothing.
Absolutely.
Wow.
She got her armor on.
She just got the spalders on. She didn't have a breastplate.
You saw Knight's Tale. You don't need that shit.
That's a fair point.
Remember, I'm
Gets in
doing
the
a
way.
talk on real armor, and I can.
I understand that. This is fantasy. She's an elven cavalier. She doesn't wear heavy armor. She wears elven chain. She's that style. So
Bane would be a bad choice. That's
Now-
like Velcro for a lance tip.
true. I don't have a Portrait Workshop portrait of this person because this person doesn't take their helm off. But this person, you'll get the idea. The very special guest we have, Gary Holian, the legendary Pluffet Smedger himself, is playing the Black Knight of the Great Kingdom.
Oh.
Okay. The Black Knight of the Great Kingdom is pretty badass. He is seated 4th in the joust. So, a tough competitor, which means that Reginald, if he survives, could face him in the semifinals. Yes, if he gets
I think Josh has got a good chance.
That would be embarrassing for Reginald, but your lance needs to, yes.
Luckily, he's
There you go, Gary.
He's very humble. Reginald is.
The 20s will be with me.
Yes, and this is yes. So there's a whole background. You may not find out.
We're gonna need a camera on his dice.
I am trusting everyone to be honest in their die rolls. Okay. But remember this, you will need an index card and you will need to put down your aim point and your defensive stance position that's legal based on your attacking position off that shield. I mean, off that sheet before dice rolls are made, and it'll be simultaneous. So there's a lot of tactical strategy to this. Okay, so there are a lot of other cool characters. One is you all know I have jokes on commentary, and one of my biggest jokes that I have is the Fighters of the Light, the group of Fultus worshippers, all the lawful neutral crazed zealots. I usually name them after hockey goons of the 90s, okay? So, because I'm just an idiot, right? I'm easily amused, right? As someone would say, very easily amused.
Hockey's great. I like hockey.
Okay, so there is a member from the Fighters of the Light who is participating in this, and I believe that he is being played by Michael von Moku. Has got him. Michael Mossberger. Yes, some of you are going to get a chuckle out of this gentleman. He looks kind of austere. Is that the right word? And let me pop him up here, and then you'll get the joke. I think some of you will. Matthew Barnabas. There you go. Fighter of the Light. Looking very austere with his Fighters of the Light symbol. Yeah, there Lucas Hang. You like that? He looks like him too, doesn't he? Did they do a good job of making him look like Matthew Barnaby? So there you go. Yep.
Doesn't look very light.
Yes. So Matthew Barnabas. Matthew Barnabas is very nasty too. He is seated. Oh, he's in the top tier. He's seated 8th. So there you go. He's a Cavalier. And there'll be a lot of other characters, and Tim is going to do the announcements for them all. I could go have fun this all night, but just wanted to tell you, we also have a very, very special VIP guest who I'm not telling you about yet. You'll have to, yeah, just like Loyola Chicago. You're absolutely correct.
Lots of fun stuff.
Yes, and I promise some twists and turns in this too. There you go. So, Kaylee, excited?
So, like, by twists and turns, you mean Death Dealer's gonna win?
Can you imagine if a 16th seed? That would be insane if a 16th seed were to get all the way through.
I just see him on the phone. That's why I said that.
Yeah.
So, Troy, I'm going to tell you this. Cannibal is playing Lorik the Wolf, which is Bill's character. Now, Bill's not playing his own character because Bill's playing Alan's character, the 2nd seed, Hessler Abdalis.
This is getting sounds complicated now. Yeah.
Lorik this is the who goes down first. These guys are all
What's
offense.
on second?
It's almost exactly. Lorik the Wolf is fighting Sherwin Tessel from Blue Box, his stream in the first round. 2 Cavaliers going at it. That's going to be a nasty, nasty fight. I mean, so yeah.
I like Shorewin.
Shorewin is fighting Lorik the Wolf in the first round. Shorewin is higher seeded. I won't give away all the seeds, but yeah. So
there should be sparks aplenty.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. So that's what we have going on. If you've seen the terrain, it's all set up. It's all ready. We have 140 people on right now. You people are insane.
Wow.
That's awesome.
It's only 9 o'clock my time, so
well, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, it's
yes.
not even 10 here yet.
Yes. So it was the seeding. Some people have to lose in the first round. It's just the way it goes. I mean, the 8-9 is a tough fight. You know, I like I said, I don't want to give away a lot of them, but I think winning one round is going to be impressive for someone. You know, I just really do. I just think, I don't think this is, we talked about this. I don't think it's ever been done before. Oh, thanks, Bishop. Bishop, there's 2 special hero points for you tomorrow, Tim.
For me?
Yeah, because I can't, we're not using the cheers and special hero points in the joust. It would be unfair. So
why do they go to Tim?
Who would else? No, they're going to that game, Tim's game.
You said to me.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not complaining.
Game.
I was just curious how that works.
Bishop, do you want them to go to the players tomorrow or to the DM tomorrow? You can tell. You can tell us now for that cheer of 1,000. That was awesome.
Well, I have to say this for tomorrow. I'm doing those things differently because they just got so many last time. They were just
you can do
the odds too well. So now they can only get hero points. 100 per hero point, and then if they get up to 10, they can cash the 10 in for a special.
To the players.
Damn, you tough.
To the players.
To the players. So
1,000 cheer. That was 1,000.
That will be worth
whatever you just so choose
it. 10 hero points right there.
Okay, yeah, 10 regulars. You also have 2 regulars and regular cheers. One went to you. No. One went. Dorgrim did one, and one went to Anna specifically.
Yes, exactly.
One went to Anna specifically from her stream. So
yeah.
I already noted.
Okay.
I will need all the help I can get.
Yeah. So there'll be some fun and some
Yeah.
What a
Definitely.
great day tomorrow, and then Sunday we'll wrap it up with some fantastic, fantastic shows. Chuck, how's Troller Games doing?
Triller Games is very tired.
Yes, you sound
All
it.
right. We had really great. Today was a great day. We had 3 awesome streams. I was real happy
Yeah.
about it. Ending with that big game at the end was really good. And that thing with Gary, where he talked about working with Gary Gygax, was so
That
informative.
It was
great. That was
awesome.
awesome. Yeah, that was an
I
awesome
really
one.
enjoyed that. It was
Yep.
good.
It was awesome.
And then earlier, Jason and them were on there talking about there was a lot of people interested in publishing their stuff, and they had a lot of questions. And in fact, in that one, I got to where I was like 8 or 9 questions deep in queue. It was really busy.
It's
So
cool.
it was good. Good day.
I want to
We're all
say
happy.
this to thank you from last night. Anna and I agree. It was our best DMs roundtable we've had.
Oh yeah.
Great.
That
I
was
had
a great
blast.
one.
We all did. We all enjoyed it. Steve won't stop talking about it. We had a good time with
That's
it. Jason
good.
enjoyed it.
That's
Awesome.
Yeah, because it was,
Yep.
we had lots of good stuff to talk about there, and it was a good subject. And as always, this amazing community was chatting away too. So it was great. It really was.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Good stuff.
Kayla's going to be a little tired like you are now because, so for any of you, Hard and Holes Part 2, Kayla will be VIP guesting for us in that game, and as well to make it a 7-bagger group. And she'll take over Fion, who has been dropped off by George, right? George Lexfire is not doing the second event, so there you go. So right,
Okay.
so
I
Kayla's
told
gonna
you,
be
Jay. If you're losing sleep, I'm losing sleep.
all right. I love to hear it, even though
Hey,
you're in
She
2-hour
appreciates
difference. of time.
coffee. She appreciates coffee.
Yeah, so we'll have that nice female touch point of view, maybe help them out in an adventure, and that'll be Sunday morning. So that'll be a long that'll be a good start off to the last day. So we still got 17 minutes before our min comes on. We'll do the drawing like at 12:55. That's my time. All right, we'll do the drawing right before we go. Nice cool breeze coming in the window there. It feels good. So Anna, Kayla, Tim, Chuck, anyone want to bring any subject you want to bring up, or any questions from the audience,
Well,
or any comments about today from the audience too?
Yeah,
Go
I just want to thank everybody who came on and the chat
Yeah.
was live during my seminar. It was
Yeah, I was
lots
going to
of
ask.
people in
I
there.
wanted to ask you about that because I didn't get to see it. Obviously, I was working, but I wanted to.
Gotcha, Ivermac.
How'd it go?
Yeah, it went well. I didn't lose too many things, and we didn't have any technical hiccups and
Good.
stuff like that. And it was a lot of interesting
I'll have
questions.
to. I'll make sure and watch it then. I wanted to see it.
So Chuck, I
Yeah.
did them a favor. We're going to talk politics real quick.
Oh Lord.
So
Uh-oh.
we realized Stevens ended. Remember, and then you ended it a half hour early, or then you stretched it a little bit, right?
I stretched it.
You stretched it a little bit, and then I said to Jimmy in Discord, I said, "There's an hour gap between when Carlos goes on and when Steven goes off, and it's turning into an hour 15." I said, "Do you want me to dual stream Anna's and then turn it off on the dual?" So that we have something there. And he says, yeah, go ahead. So I actually dual streamed half of Anna's. So if you see a video, a half done video on Gary Con Greyhawk with Anna's stream, it's not complete. But the Lord Gazumba channel one is, and also on YouTube because it was on my stream, so I could upload it to YouTube really easily. So
I'm sure you got the best part. So
I got the whole thing. So yeah, just to tell you that
that's cool.
I did dual stream
I'll
it.
check that out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've been trying to get. This is a true story. For the last 5 years, I've been trying to get to one of her seminars at Gary Con. I haven't made it yet. That's true. It's very true.
Well, sometimes.
That last year, you and Alyssa, and there was somebody else. Who was it? The 3 of you, and I couldn't.
Cave Mapper. Yeah.
Yeah, and I gave.
Mendel.
I don't think I'm fated for it to happen. So I have to do this virtual stuff to get to see you.
Make sure we have to do one together with Troll Lord Games, and that way
that'll be great.
Sure that
I've already I got lots of thoughts about that too. So I've been good stuff.
Absolutely. Comments? Go ahead, Kayla.
Quick question actually for Chuck, since the grandkid was born on Gary Con weekend, is middle name going to be like Gary Con or anything like that?
No, unfortunately, no. Her middle name her name's Sydney. Her middle name's named after my mom and my wife. It's which they both had the same middle name, which is Ann.
Oh,
And so yeah, it's I really wanted Charlotte's what I wanted, but
that
know.
is my new niece's name, actually,
Oh
is
really?
Charlotte.
That's cool. Yeah,
That's so
they're new.
beautiful.
They're new, and they didn't want. Well, someone's got this name. I said, listen, someone's going to have every name you come up with, pretty much. But whatever. I mean, other than like maybe Bizarro, but that didn't happen. There's no Bizarro, no granddaughter like that. So yeah,
That's
fine.
funny, Bizarro.
But yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, so
I just
was
realized
excited about it.
I just realized now we crossed 4,000 thanks to Luke on Sunday night. If you watched,
Yeah.
we're almost already at 40-50. So
Nice.
one
Yep.
short of that. So thank you all for such all the Gary Con whatever con goers. Oh my gosh, listen to me. So
she's going to be rolling dice really soon. I think I'm going to buy her a set of dice.
nice.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
she's
I'm going to figure out something I can get her that'll be safe. I got to figure it out. There's gotta
Titan
be-
dice.
They have little
Like the soft
squishies.
ones?
Yes, they do, in little polyhedrals, and
That's
then they
awesome.
can grow up with them, and then yes, they
That's
have
what I'll do
them.
then, because I'm gonna have her gaming early, as much as I can. That'll be great. Looks like my wife's here. I'm gonna have to run, Jay, guys. I really appreciate it.
Chuck.
I promised her.
good seeing you again, and
Good seeing you too.
congratulations.
We'll see you
Congrats.
shortly, man.
All right, we'll see you.
All
Thank
right,
you,
bye-bye.
guys.
See it. So
I ain't been out there. She's doing fine.
you didn't hear the smack. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not nice. That's not right. You didn't hear her smacking Chuck. You son of a bitch. No, just kidding. I'm sorry. It's late
It's
night.
after dark. Yeah, it's after.
It's after
sure, so-
dark.
Yeah.
So-
Take another drink for this conversation.
See it, Chuck. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So yeah, JB Garrison, the pig vase versus the new orcs every so often. Listen, I love my orcs, like the Monster Manual orcs. I love the orc pictures from A1, right, where the halflings down like this and the orcs coming out. That is what I see an orc as. That picture. But it's a good point there. So. The sun sets. Where you must be somewhere west coast of the sun's just setting. It's black here.
I like orcs too.
It's like sun's been
Yeah,
down
yes, you
for
do.
a while now.
I'm just
right?
going to say it
Anna?
must be Hawaii. Exactly. It's been down here for what is it, like 3 hours, 4 hours?
Oh,
Yep. Something like that.
yep.
It must be Hawaii or something even. Yeah.
Hopefully, I'll get a notification when Armin goes live or he gets set up so we can raid back into Gary Con Greyhawk. Give him a nice kickoff for his late night game live from New Zealand. Any other comments from everyone in the audience or questions? We will do the giveaway shortly. I just want to say thank you again for all the support. This has been a blast so far. Day 2.
Yep.
This is a lot of work, and it's been fun so far. I'm having a blast here. Everyone besides Jay is silent in the pig face orc question. I have no problem with it. I like the old school orcs. I do, and like I said,
What was the
A1
question?
The
on
pig-nosed ones?
Yeah, I like the picture. Seriously, the A1 picture I think is the orc when the orc's coming through the door. That's not a half orc, I don't think. I think it's a full orc, and the halfling's hiding down low on the door, waiting for him to come through. I think it's on the back cover, isn't that the back cover?
I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about. He has kind of a centurion type helmet on.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, that's my picture. So that I
Pull
put.
that out of from way back.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I don't like the pig-faced ones that much. I want them.
So plans for virtual
I like-
Greyhawk Con.
My favorite picture of the
two.
orcs are the ones who are the slaves in the hill giant steading. There's a picture of one about to get hit with one of the giant
A pin,
as a
rolling
pot.
pin. Yeah, because it spilled something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. That's my favorite picture.
Yeah.
At work. I can get what they deserve.
You don't want to get hit by a rolling pin from a hill giant. I mean that's got to sting a little bit. All right, so I put this up I think the other night, Bishop, but I'm going to do it again for you. We are already set with the date for virtual Greyhawk Con 2021-2, and that is the first weekend in October 1st through the 3rd, 2021. It
Happy
is.
birthday!
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yes.
It's my birthday's the 4th, so right.
Oh, there you
after.
go. Awesome.
Yay.
Love it.
Beautiful. That is I'm not doing 4 days, everyone. That's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 3 days, all virtual, all on your own channels, streamers, all rating into each other. That's how we're doing it, and all with events, signups, and I think we had 60 some events last year, and I'd love to get a lot more. And it was a fantastic event. Note my top 2 streams of all time. The game with Luke and with Eric Mona and Steven Chenault was #1, and the Ask the Experts that night after was #2. And I'm hoping to see what happens tomorrow night and Sunday night. But I love Greyhawk Con. We're going to keep it rolling. So cost, well, to cover costs, we're going to raise the ticket price from $3 to $5.
Yeah, that's worse than inflation, but
$5,
yeah.
just so, and then whatever's left over goes to St. Jude after costs and expensive. $5, everyone. That's it. Just to make sure that you have a vested interest in showing up. So, yep.
That's a good point.
What's everyone's favorite monster in any monster manual? By far, Roland, the Rakshasa, for me. I love Rakshasas.
One of the hags are high for me. Yep. Like the Annis or the Green Hag or something.
How about you, Tim?
I like my hags.
Besides mongrels with a putrid tongue. Can afford $5. $5, that's it. Just to get it in and get it into the system. Yeah. Night Hag's a good one.
I guess my favorite exotic one, I'll just put it in that category, is the Ogre Magi.
Yeah, Ogre Magi's are awesome.
Yeah, they're cool. Yep.
I've always wanted a griffin, but my DM would never let me have one because normally they're like gonna eat the horses of the party, something along those lines.
That's
As
a
the
good
DM
one.
says.
Right? You gotta train it right.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
A griffin.
That's a good one.
Broken, but, yep.
Very good one.
Griffin egg. That's the way to go.
Yeah, definitely a good one. Anything undead, that's a good one. Yeah, I love undead too. But I think we had a discussion with Ed Greenwood. I think when he came on and said, "What are you doing in the Fiend Folio? Like the Penangolin? That could give kid nightmares, man. That thing, the picture of that with the intestines, and I was like, when I was in 1981, I'm 14
Kids
years
today
old.
are jaded with all those movies, Jay. They can handle it.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, they've seen special effects that we couldn't even dream of back in the 80s.
True. I mean, like Aliens was 80, and that was cutting edge, right?
If I saw a skeleton on Scoop, believe me when I say, when I was like 7 years old, I was scared shitless of Scooby Doo. Yeah.
Are you serious?
I was scared of Scooby Doo when I was like 7 years old.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was 6 years or something like that when it came on the first time. I was scared when the monsters came. I was kind of sitting, hiding, and kind of like this. So I was scared of Scooby Doo. Yeah, I was terrified. But I saw some scientific show and they had like a skeleton, and I was like screaming and running off. That was easy. I was easily spooked when I was a kid.
I think you've successfully toughened up since then.
Yes, yeah, that's the kind of the irony is that I was very, very scared when I was little, and then I had to compensate for it when I grew up.
You just front loaded it. You front loaded all the fright.
Yeah, exactly. I got it out of my system early, so yep.
When I was a kid, and I talked about this in the Gavin, 74. Man, I'm showing how old I am now. I'm 7 years old. Late night CBS, The Night Stalker with Darren McGavin comes on, right? And he had the one with the Rakshasa, and it scared the shit out of me, man. It scared me to death, right? Just so that thing could change, and it looked like almost like a big Bigfoot. And that scared me when I was a kid. Yeah, Night Stalker is like the show that all like Buffy and all them were all based off of was that show back in the day. So. Gary Con Greyhawk is live. There we go. He hops on. So, love the Night Stalker. X-Files is cool too. All right, so let's do the giveaway. All right. Last call. I'll give you guys 10 seconds for sign up if you want to win the King's coffers. Remember, I'm not getting anything out this weekend. I'll get the stuff out starting Monday. So. Okay, $40 on Amazon. So as I'm doing this, Kayla, Anna, Tim, anything in closing? Oh, look, I may get to bed early. I may get to bed at 1:05, 1:10 tonight.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
No, I'll just again thank everybody for a wonderful day. Everybody that participated. It was so much fun. Yeah.
Cool.
Seriously, thank you. I don't know anybody that's in that Discord, the Greyhawk one, but if you're watching, thank you guys, because I see you in there all the time answering questions. If you're volunteers, wow, kudos to you. You guys are doing a fantastic job keeping things together. Like, this has been an amazing weekend, and thank you again, Lord, for inviting me.
Oh, anytime. You're going to be around a lot next 2 days. It's great to have you
Yeah.
on. I'm going to have
Yeah.
a fun time.
We want to
Definitely.
see more of you in the
Yes.
future shows.
Plus, oh, yeah.
Definitely.
And also, our next All-Star game, Tim doesn't even know this yet, and hopefully he can make it, is 2 weeks from GaryCon. It's my All-Star team. So we have Kayla, all right, and we have Anna, and Amy Crittenden will be back because she missed the last one with her illusionist. Mike Disney's playing. Chuck's playing. And I know Bill's playing, and I don't think Walt can play, and I don't think Tom can play. And Tim, if you're here, we're playing on that Saturday. You may have to remote if you can't get here in person, but for Sir Reginald, yes, with that group, yes, the next All-Star game 2 weeks from Saturday. All right, so I'm going to close this out. Any final thoughts, Tim? You got a long day tomorrow.
I'm just looking forward to
Yeah.
saddling up with the barbarians again tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Go
Let's
to hill hunt.
Let's close this out. Entries closed. Here we go. The winner. Hopefully Continental US. RoboDan 2001. Are you probably on? He is on. Awesome.
Okay.
RoboDan 2001. Congrats. All right. I will if he doesn't. He's on. I saw him in chat, so I mean in lurk there. RoboDan 2000. Hopefully I remember RoboDan 2001. Congrats. So congrats, and let's raid into our min. Okay, give him hey, lurk as long as you can if it's late night and you can't stay up like I can't, but I'll have it on lurk mode. So let me just make sure he is up and running here. No, it's showing me Gary Khan. There it is. Gary Khan Greyhawk. He's up. Okay. Because I'm looking at the wrong thing. Starting soon. All right, great. So let's say a bit adieu to everyone, and see you tomorrow morning bright and early. Lore Masters Arcanum starts 6 a.m. Central, 7 a.m. Eastern, and that'll kick the day off. And then Tim is on, and we'll go from there. So, all right. Will Jay hit a right button? Let's hope. Boom. Raid. Sit tight. Let's raid into our men and start them off good. And here we go.
Good night, everyone.
Night, everybody.
Yeah. Good night. Sweet dreams.
I've got to get my beauty sleep.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm crashing.
It would not help you, but I need it. I know it would not help me, so yeah.
That's all right.
Well, it's hard to max out on something that's already,
See you tomorrow morning, bright and early.
That train passed a little topic, but thank you.
Yep. All right. Let's go to the channel. Make sure it's on. At the end.